the start of a new week. Hi, this is Robbie from Southern California. I'm going to start off with an apology because this is not going to be the video I wanted it to be. But I'm going to tell you about exciting things that are coming this week because I know I'm going to get messages on this. Here is the issue. Let's start off with this one. I was planning on starting the week off with this new fountain I made. Now, it doesn't look like what you think it is because there's a lot more going on with this, but here's the issue. I just made it like today. The problem is the birds that I want to use it, the hummingbirds, have not had a chance to use it. Usually I make a water fountain video and I put it out within 24 to 48 hours because the hummingbirds come right to it. This is going to be completely uncut, unedited. You're seeing it as it is. This is what's been going on since I put it outside. All the other birds that are much bigger than the hummingbirds are using it. I've got my Wise Cam there, which is a good camera. This is not my Wise Cam that you're watching. This is a regular camera, but my Wise Cam is good to use when I want to use filler shots because, well, they're just not the same quality, but it's better than nothing. If you got nothing and you got the Wise Cam there and you got some shots of hummingbirds or something doing things, it works really good. This, though, is my camera. So we'll have this out this week without a doubt because I'm sure there's going to be a time that I can just show you what's going on, how this is put together, and get the whole thing done in, let's say, 10 minutes or so. This has been really fun because it's so versatile. I also have the propagating one that should be done. I was working on that this morning as well. I was actually propagating the plants that a lot of you, oh my goodness, hundreds of you have asked. I need to get it out because it's so important to get especially the blanket flower propagated now because a lot of our plants do not grow in the winter. Yep. You'll do the cuttings, they'll sit there, they won't grow roots, they'll eventually rot out, and then you go, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? Well, it's not your fault. It's the wrong time. And we're going to get into that, and I will have that out for you this week. Another one I've got coming, and I've got such things you're going to see this week you've never seen before, is a cover that I'm going to be using for the hummingbirds this winter. Look at them fighting. Look at this. This is why I can't do a video for the hummingbirds. You'll see the hummingbirds are flying all over and they want to come use this wonderful bath. You're going to go wild when you see how it's put together and what is on the top that everybody wants. But they won't let the hummingbirds come. They just keep knocking them away. So I'll have to work on something. Oh my gosh. This is when it gets very hard to do anything. I'm literally watching this with you, hanging out my window. This bird does not want to leave. He's decided this is the greatest thing on earth. Oh my gosh, when you see this, you'll be able to make it for the holidays, but if you're waiting for birds to come back in the spring, as you can see, it's going to be for all the birds around there. You'll be able to tweak it and use different things, but this, oh gosh, is adorable. Look, he's not even going to let the bee come take a sip of water. This fountain belongs to him. Poor hummingbirds, they keep coming. They want to take a look. They want to take a dip in the water. I mean, they could go into the big garden and take a dip, but they absolutely love this section that I've created. It's like a meadow on the deck. It literally looks like a wildflower meadow. And the hummingbirds hang out all day now. They're coming in more and more as the migration is going on. The ones that are staying are just staying, and the ones that are coming through and deciding to stay are staying. Is this not fun? There's a kufia to the right, and then to the left, I've got all kinds of flowers. Some of them I don't even know what they are. I've got marigolds and other plants going, and sedums even are growing. I bought a tray 2 years ago and it's still growing. I break pieces off and the tray gets bigger. Go figure. I mean, it's a big tray. And I'm not dropping in anything on this because this is completely raw and uncut. I want you to see with me how long this bird is going to stay there. This is one bird. But going back to this covers I'm making, that's going to be really good because not only can you cover hummingbird feeders for rain or shine, or even for security for, let's say, predators flying around. You can also cover other bird feeders with it. And they're like $2 a piece, not even. And you can cover plants. So if you've got some beautiful plants in pots and you need covers, this is going to work. So if all goes well, I'll have that video out this week too. What else have I got coming? Because there's so much going on. Besides this one, I have one more thing that I have never done before. And I've been playing around with it because it's something I came across and I looked at it and thought, what is it? Then when I figured out what it wasn't going to work for me. But then when I looked at it and I thought, hold on, I know what I think I can do with it. I wanted to make sure it was going to work. And I started it one way. You'll see it in the video, hopefully later on this week. And then I thought, this works really good. So I went ahead and put the whole thing together. I've been experimenting with it all week, and it is fantastic. And it's really easy to use. And this is for gardening, but you can use it for house plants. But mainly you would use it, let's say, on a porch, a deck, or in your garden. And I'll even show you how to hang it. If you don't have a place to hang it, you can get these hangers for less than $10. Let's say $10. And you can hang house plants and everything. Well, I'll show you. But then I looked at it yesterday and I thought, before I launch something like that, I think there's one more thing I can do. So I experimented with some stuff I had here, and it is fantastic. So I'm going to have two methods for you on how to use this, because I think a lot of people are going to end up wanting to use this, especially smaller gardens. And you're going to go, oh my goodness. I would have never thought of this because I don't think anybody's ever done this before. I didn't even know I was going to do it when I bought it. I just knew I could do something with it. So now I've got two methods of setting it up. One is a lazy way. It will be basically just buy it. It's like $2. Buy it and use it the way it is. And then if you want to tweak it, like I tweaked it, it's also going to be cheap. I think the part will cost you $1. And I had them here because most people have them around anyways. And I went ahead and put it on, and it was the easiest thing to put on. And when I tried it, I thought, okay, this is the answer. Though I will be using it both ways. So I'll have two different methods on that. We're still sitting here and waiting to see how long this bird is going to be on this fountain. And again, I apologize because I was going to have this out, I thought, by tomorrow, and I can see there's going to be a lot of fighting over this. I didn't buy enough parts. I don't have enough parts to make a second one. But if I get to the store, I know where I can get them. I can go ahead and do it. Would like making two the same, though I rarely do that. So I thought, look at that poor hummingbird. So we'll just see how long this bird sits there. Oh my. We're looking at almost 8 minutes. 8 minutes for one bird to take a bath. This is crazy. But keep watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does help us. And if you are subscribed and you don't get the dings sometimes, check your accounts, because a lot of people didn't know. They thought we were gone or something, that they're not getting the notifications. So that's a big thing, because sometimes I watch people, I don't get the notifications, and I got to go check it. All right, so as you know now, we've got a lot coming, exciting this week. I'm excited about it, and I think you will be too, for everybody, whether you're doing birds and plants or gardening. And today we're just going to do a laid back chit chat day to see how long this house sparrow or house finch is going to sit on my new fountain and not let anybody else come to it. Okay, we're over 8 minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, just in case he leaves, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. I hope he goes soon. I'm tired of holding my camera. There he goes. Bye-bye.